Hello, budget peeps. How are we all doing? Welcome to the new subscribers, and hey, you guys who are sticking with us. Fantastic. The numbers are climbing, which is what we like to see. Yeah, that's brilliant. Like, we're over 300 now, so I think we're 320 last I looked. So thank you. I'm astounded. It's like, wow. Welcome. Today we're going to do the sinking funds, and it seems like forever, and also the safety net. It seems like forever since I've done the sinking funds and the safety net. So what's going on with them? I don't know. How long ago I last did them? I don't know, but let's have a look and see where we're at. Let's count the lolly. £350 should be here to go towards sinking funds and our safety net. So let's count it up.
Yes. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, and 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 305, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Got there in the end. 350.
So straight away, we have got £25 to put into our safety nets. So I'm going to use that scrappy fiver there. So I'll put the rest of that into the cash tray just to sit down for a little minute. Let me get my Sharpie, wherever it's gone. Here it is. And each month we put £25 into our financial safety net, which basically, if we go a couple of pence over on the petrol, or, you know, £2 or £3 over, or whatever it is on the shopping each week, it doesn't matter because we can find it out of here. Because I was always frustrated when I was going slightly over, thinking, oh, where am I going to raid that from? So that's why I developed the financial safety net, which is this. And at the moment, we'll have a count up what we've got in, but we should have £15 plus whatever change as well. So let's have a count up at what we've got already.
Make sure our track is correct. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, £5 is there. So the idea is, if we don't need to spend our safety net, it'll mount up. And each side, I think, is worth, it's worth 125 and 125. Oh, look, I filled in both sides. That's not good, is it? I need to rub that side out. So I'm working on this side. What am I like? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 4, 50. And that makes £5. So that's £15 there, and I've got 10. Oh, you can see me here. That's £15 all there. Right, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 pounds. That's right, wasn't it? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's £1. And 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90 pounds. That's £17. And 2, 4, 10, 16
pence. So £17, 16 pence in here at the moment. So each one of these represents £5. So obviously I can't put the £2, 17 pence in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this 25 in here now, and colour and write down another 5 of these swag bags with £5 notes. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There we go. So I'm just going to cross these ones off on the back because they're from ages ago and they should have been rubbed out. So there we go. So now we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, £40 and £42 and what was it? 16 pence in the safety net. So hopefully we won't have to use our safety net and it can carry on mounting up. But if we do have to use it, then fair enough, that's what it's there for. So pop that back in there. And if it does mount up to both sides, then I'll just allocate that to one of our savings funds, sorry. Most likely Taiwan, because I need to concentrate on Taiwan. Otherwise I'm never going to get there. Oh dear. So all that's going in there like so. as I just drop a pound coin on the floor. I'll pick that pound coin up later and pop it back in there. Sorry, I'm bashing you all about. There we go. And now we're going to concentrate on these sinking funds. So I will get down my sinking fund box. Just move you out of the way, darling. There we go. So let's have a look what we've got to play with. I'm going to come back to our year ahead fund. I'm just going to put a little dot there. Come back to that one. Gardener, £25. So have I got an envelope for the gardener? Miscellaneous. No. So let's make one. What happens is I put his money in a little bag and I leave it out for him to find when he comes by to do the garden. Hence I keep losing my little bags because he takes them with him. So right on here, gardener. There we go. And we'll put £25 in there for him for when he next comes by. Which will probably be next week, I think. He usually comes by first week, second week of the month. So that's in there for him. And pop that in the front of there. Done. So I can tick off the gardener. Next we have home emergency. Have I got a bag for home emergency? Dum, dum, dum. I've taken some of my envelopes out of here because I had so many. I bet you I've taken the I've taken the emergency one out. Silly me. I'll take that away. Waste removal, that's the bin man. So I've still got my little bag for the bin man. He's been paid, so his little bag's empty. So I'll put the £5 in there for the bin man. I know some of these aren't sinking funds, but I just class them all as sinking funds. I'll just put them all under the monthly stuff. Home maintenance, £5. Where are you? Home improvement. What have we got in use so far? Have we got anything? No, don't think so. No, we've got nothing. In fact, we're owed some money out of this. It owes us £3.50. As you can see there, we're in the red. So I'm going to put in £5 on the 6th of the 11th, 23, which gives us a positive balance of £1.50, isn't it? So I'm going to leave it showing £1.50. So when I get some change, I'll swap that out. I think I bought a chopping board. I can't remember. Just a cheap little thing. Do my crafts on. Well, that goes in there. And pop back in there. So that is done. Where are we? Home maintenance. Tick. Dining out has got 0. Takeaway 0. Medical 0. Pet care is getting £10. So come on down, Magic. Dum dum dum. Here she is, isn't she lush? And we're popping £10 into her. And that's to cover any food that she needs. And we're already quite stocked up, so let's just pop that in. She's got an insurance policy to cover her for vet bills and stuff like that. So I don't need to save up for the vets because it's covered into the insurance. So tick that. Dentist is £5. Where's dentist? Here it is. Let's see how much we've got in here. It's been a while since I've done these. Oh, look at that. I've got monies in there. I've got £10. So it's showing I should have £9.20. So obviously I've not taken some proper change out. So it's been July the last time I did this stuff in. Was it? Yeah, July. So what did I say? £5 is going into dentist, which means we'll have £14 £5.20 should be. And that's the 6th of the 11th. Stuffing. So take that 5. I'm going to try and condense these envelopes if I've got anything to condense at the same time as I'm doing this. So keep them all up to date that way. So that dentist is done. Ta-da. Dentist tick. Opticians is £5. Just seen that. There it is. What have I got in here? Oh, I've got a bit in here. I've got 20 in there. 21 was that? Sorry about that. I was having a phone call there. 22 it was, and there's 22 there. So it's 22. Where's that other 5 gone? There it is, 5. So that'll give us 27. So I put £5 in there on the 6th of the 11th, 23. And that gives us £27 in the opticians. I think it's going to be a while before we need that actually, because I think we've got another 12 months before we've got to have our eyes tested again. So that should be able to mount up a bit then. Oh, pop that in there. That's opticians done. Oh, I forgot to put my dentist tracker back in. Oh, there we go. Put my dentist tracker back in my dentist and tick off my opticians. Where's optician? There it is. Done. The gym's not getting anything this time. Car maintenance is getting £35. So that's 10, 20, 35. But what we do with this is we put 20 into car maintenance and we put 15 into Goofy for tyres. So let's see how much we've got left in here. We're actually owing money in here, actually, to tell you the truth. So let me just write down that 15's got to go into Goofy. And that 20's got to come in here. So 20 goes in there. You can see me writing it down. I had my MOT, which was £89 on the 10th of July. And hubby has today, on the 6th of November, had his MOT, which was unfortunately £290.20. So that money's for Goofy. I'm going to have to de-stuff all of this money to go back to the bank. So let's have a look. We've got £22.80 minus £89 for my MOT and £290.20 for hubby's MOT. That gives us that much. Let's see how much we've got in Goofy to take to go towards it, if there's anything in here. This is Goofy, by the way. He saves up for new tyres. Let's see if I can get the lid off with these nails on. Struggling. Oh, there's some in him. Let's take out whatever he's got in there. I think they're pennies. I'm going to leave them 3 pennies in there. Never like to leave a money box empty. Don't like it. Don't like a money box being totally empty. So I'll leave those 3 pennies in there. So let's see how much we've actually got here. That's how much we need to pay our MOTs. And we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 52. £52. So on this particular tracker, let me just write that number down, £356.40. So we started with £22 minus £89 for my MOT, left minus £67. Should do that in red, but I've not got my red pen at the minute. Plus the £20 we're stuffing today leaves us minus £47. Minus the £290.20 for husband's MOT leaves us minus £337.20. So that's £40 coming out of the MOT section. Is that right? No, £22, wasn't it? £22 plus another 20 that we've just stuffed. I'm getting all myself all in this was here. And I've got £10 extra there from Goofy, so I can take £10 off there to make that minus £327.20. So that's £10 from Goofy. So from our emergency fund, I'm going to have to take £327.20 to pay back the bank for the MOT that we've paid for. So I'll sort that out at another time. But this money has got to go back to the bank. So, what did I say was here? I'm getting them all mixed up here. It's 10, 20, 30, 40, £52 that's got to go back to the bank, plus another £327.20 from the emergency fund. So I'll pop that over there to go back to the bank and pop this in here. And when I do the emergency fund, I'll zero that out then, and we can start saving all over again for next year's MOTs. So I'm just going to tick that off. Done. Caravan is having £30. That's 10, 20, £30. How have I got Caravan in here? Oh no, it's in our year ahead fund, isn't it? I'm going to come back to the year ahead fund and put that there. Year ahead. The AA cover is year ahead. Personal care is having £5. So that's the 5 for personal care, which goes into my wallet. So I'll cash stuff that into my wallet. Tick. Date night. Yay! We love date night. It's getting £30. 10, 20, £30. Where am I? I've got it. I don't know where I put date night now. June. Let me go a little envelope. Oop, sorry, bashing you about again. Get a little wallet, put date night money in the wallet. Date night. Right, there we go. £30 in there. That's right, my year ahead fund's in a different binder, so I'll grab the other binder and do the year ahead ones all together at the same time. So that's date night done. Days out is getting nothing. Pamper is getting £5. That's towards the back, isn't it? Pamper. Oh. Oh. I have been and had my hair done recently. However, I am booked in to have my hair done again in December. So my hair usually costs £25. So that's £5 gone in. making it £10 in there at the minute, at the 6th of the 11th. But looks like I'm gonna be £10 short for having my hair done. If it's going to be 25, oh well. I might have to come up with a genius way of finding that. There we go. Put that in there. I might take it out of that personal care and put it in there actually. Yeah, I think I will actually. I won't put it in personal care. I'll put that into Pampers so I can get the extra money I need for my hair. I don't really need anything in personal care, as I want my hair done for Christmas. That's £5. Makes that 15. Oh, you can't see me writing it out, can you? Where am I? Let's just move you across a bit so you can see me. Sorry about that. Stuff. 6th of the 11th. There we go. So now I've got, should have 15. There it is. 15 in Pamper. Next month I'll get another £5, and then I've just got to find 5 more. So I could use the personal care from next month as well. That'll give me my 25 for my hair. So that's my plan, if I remember. Oh dear, my memory's useless, so I probably won't. Tick that off. We've got £5 going into clothes and shoes. I feel like that is so insufficient, £5 a month for 2 people for clothes and shoes. So I think, oh, I've got £10 in here at the minute. I think I'm going to have to revisit the amount of money I'm putting into this, because I don't think it's enough. I think we're going to need a lot more. Shoes and clothes are getting quite expensive these days. Even the way we buy, which is quite frugally, and we don't have very much very often, it's still not enough. So there we go. That goes in there. Done. Clothes and shoes. Where am I? Clothing. Take that off. Miscellaneous is getting £5. So that's my miscellaneous. £5 in there. Done. Where am I? Miscellaneous £5. Excuse me. Puppy. Let's tick that off. £5 is going into our puppy tin, because we are on the soft boil, or back burner as it were, slow boil, for a new puppy. A couple of 3 years time, we want a new puppy, so that goes in there for £5. And let's have a look at our tracker. Pop that up there, see how we're doing on our puppy fund. Where are we? Puppy, puppy, puppy. Here it is. There's our puppy fund. I need another star to put on number 4, which means there'll be £20 in the tin. I'll put my stars in here. Let's move that out of the way. £20 in there. Let's put a lovely, I would like a little boy puppy. So let's put a little blue one on. Manifest a nice little boy puppy. A little blue staffy is what we'd like. Which would be lovely. So we'll see what happens. There's a little bit more gone in the puppy fund. Oh, each number represents £10, and there's 5 there. So I take that off there because that represented 5 down there. I remember now. So that's 10, 20, 30, £40 in the puppy, not 20. That's better still, isn't it? Happy days. That's done. Then we've got £5 going into our giving envelope, which is here. Let's see how much we've got in here so far. Still haven't stuck this envelope together. How much have we got in here? We've got 15, got another fiver going in, so I'll put that 5 back and take 10. That makes £20 in there now. There we go. That's done. Throw my pen around. Giving is a fiver. Take that off. Technical is £5. So we're putting our tech in here. So I don't know how much is in here, so let's have a look. I don't think there's a lot, to be honest, because we've both recently had new phones. Phone case and safety glass, £15 was what I last spent. I think I've only just got change in here now. Yeah, so it's just change that's in there. So I'm going to leave the change back in there, and we're going to start saving again for when our new phones that we've not long had break. I can go in the bin now, get rid of that. So pop the stopper back in. So I'm hoping they're going to last us 2 or 3 years. So if I keep putting a fiver in there once a month in 2 or 3 years, it might be amount up to something. So there's £5 going into technical. That's for money for gadgets I really need. That's basically new phones when these ones break. Pop that back on the shelf. Oh, let's tick that one off. Then we've got £5 for Norton antivirus, which goes in the year ahead fund. So I'll come back to that in a minute. What we got next? Nothing in there. We've got £25 going into Christmas. Now, I do my Christmas shopping all through the year, so I'm not one of these ones to save up a great amount of money and then go out and spend it. I save up a bit, spend a bit, save a bit, spend a bit, etc, etc. So what did I say? 25 was it? There's got to go into Christmas. 25. So that's 10, 25 pounds for Christmas. Put the rest back. Let's see what we've got. We should have 15 left in here. So if I put those 2 5s back and take a 10, and I put those 2 5s back and take a 10, that gives us 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds altogether in Christmas, because I've just put 25 in. That gives us 40 pounds, and that's stuff in on the 6th of November. So I have bought some Christmas presents recently, so I will need to work out how much I'm owed from this and take out what I've spent and put it back in the bank. So I'll probably do that as I'm doing my cash stuffing on Friday. Pop that up there. So I keep putting the lid back on, so I'm going to put the lid over there so I don't keep putting it back on. Christmas food is £20. So I'm going to take 10, 20. And our Christmas food, coming over Dottie, goes into Dottie. And she's saving basically for the large meat or drink or stuff like that, you know, the big expensive stuff. So I'm going to pop that in Dottie. I have recently bought a turkey and a leg of lamb that I need to take back out of Dottie, which I'll do when I do my cash stuffing. So for now, that £20, if it's going to fit, can go into Dottie. There you go, Dottie darling. So that is done, £20. Then we've got £25 going into a birthday envelope. So each month I've got this pack of birthday envelopes. They're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And what happens is for mine and hubby's birthday is we have £150 to decide what it is we're going to do for our birthdays. So 6 months at £25 is £150. So I get 6 months stuff in and he gets 6 months stuff in. And it just so happens it's his turn now. Got him upside down. So we're going to fill 6 envelopes for him to give £25 for when he wants to do something for his birthday. So that's £25. So that's going to go into this beautiful purpley envelope. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. It's really shiny. I love Chinese envelopes. I don't know what it is about them, but I think they're lush. In fact, I want to put that in that way up. So there we go. That's going in there. And if anybody can read Chinese and tell me what that actually says, can you see that? You can tell me what that says if you read Chinese. Please let me know, because I've got no idea. But I just think that's such a beautiful envelope. So that one's done. So we're going to put that to the back. And then next month we'll be stuffing this one. So leave that like that until next month. And when we get round to his birthday in April, he'll have £150 and he can decide what he wants to do or where he wants to go with his £150. So that's for his birthday week. So I'll pop that back up there and that tick that off because that is done. And then we have birthdays. Let's bring the book down. Our birthday book. Excuse me, I'm going to knock you a little bit, I'm afraid. Oh, sorry about my arm being in the way. This is our birthday book. And in here, we save up for our birthdays. I was doing the Leo. I was in July when I was last cash stuffing. And then I got poorly. So we missed a bit, but I did manage to do the birthdays. I'm going to scuttle through them. So I have actually got dates of birth on here, so I'm going to have to cover them up. Oh, I shouldn't be showing you their dates of birth. That's why I've moved it off camera, so I can cover them up a little bit. If they're showing, I'm just going to have to cover them up with a thing over the top to blank them off camera. Do a little bit of post video in editing. I'm so professional, aren't I? Right, so we've got £20 to go into birthdays. So I'm going to put £10 into Scully's birthday. Ta-da. And I'm going to put £10 into David's birthday. So their birthdays is in December. So by next month, they'll have their birthday money in there. By the end of November, sorry, when hubby gets paid again, they'll both have £20 each for birthday money, which I'm going to translate into Taiwanese money because they're now over in Taiwan, and send it to them in Taiwanese money so they can buy something nice for themselves over in Taiwan, because that's my budget for their birthdays. So that's that done. So I can tick off that birthday money there. Tick, done. So there we go. Where are we now? Right then, we've got to go back to the year ahead. Now, the reason why I left the year ahead like I did was because I owe it loads of money. It's not good. What happened was I made a loan to a family member. So I cleared out this wallet and there was £240 in this wallet. So when the family member pays me back, and I put back in here what's in the bank that the family member's already paid, it will be back to its balance again. But at the moment it's been cleared out, but I know it's owing, if you see what I mean. So I'm helping a family member out. So let's go back to the beginning. Year ahead fund, £15 for home insurance. So that's £5, £10, £15 for home insurance. And let's get my little tracker out. I can do it all at the same time, see, so it saves me going in and out, in and out. So let's write it in my pen. £15 on the 6th of the 11th, which will make that £255. It should be when the money's gone back in, that is. Tick that off. Home emergency should be in here as well, which is another £5, so we'll pop that in there too. So that makes that £260. So I'll tick home emergency. Sorry about that. I run out of room on my camera. So caravan £30, which makes that £290, which we've just put in, which was the £30, and I've just the AA cover £25 I've just put in. And Norton leaves us £5 for the Norton antivirus when that's due for renewal. Pop that in there and tick that off. And that leaves us £5 for that. That's £295 for Norton, altogether with Norton's as well. Norton 6 of the 11th. So today we've stuffed 15 plus 5 is 20, plus 30 is 50, plus 5 is 55. So we altogether today we stuffed 55. So let's just count that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. What have I done wrong? Has I got this left? My brain hurts. What do I owe you? Hang on. I owe you 240. So go back to 240. That's there. So what have I done wrong? 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I don't know what I've done wrong. If you do, shout at me because I'm lost now. I put 55 in there. I'm sure I did. We started off with an empty pouch. We owed it 240. And have I not written something down that I've stuffed? Let me check. So I've got the home insurance there in the year ahead. The caravan. Oh, the home emergency, yes. The caravan. Oh, I've not written down the AA cover. That's what I've not done. AA cover. £25, which makes that £320 in there now. Should be. So if there was, let's just add that up then. So today I have stuffed from here 15. That makes 20, plus 30 makes 50, plus 5 makes 55, plus 25. What did I say? Oh, I've lost count. 20, 50, 55, 65, 75, £80. So there should be £80 here that I've stuffed today. Let's count again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Spot on! I was well worried then. I thought, oh no, I've done something wrong. Oh, I'm glad I found my mistake. No doubt you guys would have told me. So it's still owing £240. So I'm going to pop that in there, my little I owe you. I owe you £240. That's got to go back into there. Once I receive it back from the bank and from the family member, it will be back for where it's supposed to be. So that's that for our year ahead fund. And that's that, all stuffed and present and correct for our sinking funds for this month. So I'm going to leave it there, and I will catch up with you again. Let me think. It's going to be Thursday now when I do the Save the Raise for my wages, my income. So Save the Raise for my income is going to be stuffed on Thursday. So I will see you back here on Thursday, and I'll leave it there, and I'll say have a wonderful few days until I see you again, and leave it there and say ciao for now. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.